Mic test, mic test. 1, 2, 3. All right. Let's see. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Good morning and good evening to each and everyone here on the stream. My name is Raika. Is everybody ready? Mic test, mic test. 1, 2, 3. Mic test, mic test. All right, we should be good. All right, let's begin. Please rise. The Court of Dear Judgment Criminal Division is now in session. The Honorable Kairi H. Usa will now enter and become the presiding judge for today's stream. Woo!
All rise.
All rise.
Everyone but the jury may be seated. Right.
Wait, who's the jury?
Cha.
Okay.
Cha is jury.
All right.
Raika, please swear in the jury.
Okay. Please raise your right hand. Does Chat solemnly swear that you will truly listen to all cases read in today's stream and render a true verdict with a fair sentence to the anonymous defendants? Chat, you have to say
You have to
yes.
say yes.
You have to say I swear.
All rise.
You can't say all right again.
What do you mean?
Thank you, chat. Thank you. All right. All right.
Members of the jury, your duty today will be to determine whether the defendant, anonymous defendant, is guilty or not guilty based only on facts and evidence provided by themselves only. Oh. The prosecution must prove that a crime was committed and that the defendant...
We don't need to do that. We will just judge.
Okay.
With
All
no-
rise. Tuk, 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 tuk. All rise.
All right.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
How are you doing, Attorney Raika?
I'm doing all right. I have all of our the necessary testaments here. Testimonials or whatnot, how you call it, I'm not sure.
That's good.
Good
All
evening.
rise. Tuk, 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 tuk.
All right, I think we should say hello to each and every member of the jury for today.
Okay.
All right, Miss Judge, could you please give us like certain instructions on how the jury must introduce themselves with a word?
Yes. Jury, in order for you to be recognized in the court, you must say the special word named Judgment Day.
Judgment Day.
Judgment Day.
You heard Judge Kairi? She said it very clearly. Judgment Day.
Judgment Day.
Judgment Day.
If you do not do it, then you are not recognized by the court.
All right. Hello, Jadriel. Welcome to the jury. Hello, Confused Biscuit 5. Josh Killer, Leo, Irakoi, welcome in.
Hi, Spatula.
Hello, Satoshi.
Hello, hello.
Joker,
Hello,
4725. Hi, Alruin. Welcome in.
All rise. Tuk, 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 tuk,
Hello,
tuk.
Jason Ninalga. Welcome in. Edweirdo07, welcome in.
Hello.
Hello, Varen_TM.
Welcome back.
Welcome in.
Welcome back.
Welcome in to the jury. Fellow other jury members may say it anytime, and we will say hello to you too. For legal, for legal reasons. Oh, also, hi T Dogo, welcome
Hi,
in.
T.
For legal reasons, we don't understand how the U.S. legal system works.
Yeah.
So the whole
Or the
judge, jury, whatever, we don't have that in the Philippines.
That's why, as jury, you just have to sit down there and see if my judgments for people are correct.
Just sit pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I be the explosive dog? What? Lillian the maid. Welcome in, everyone.
Explosive dog.
Welcome in,
Hello.
Lillian. We
Hi,
really
hi.
appreciate your rate. Thank you so much for joining today's jury
Mm-hmm.
for Dear Judgment Day. Welcome.
Welcome.
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. Ang mabait ninyo. Thank you.
Thank you po. All right. Tick, 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 tick.
Okay.
Okay.
Welcome in. I am Prosecutor Raika. I will be reading all of the submissions today and, present each case from our anonymous
Right.
our writers, defendants, and such to Judge Kairi and chat jury. And you guys will tell me if this person should be dear for...
Sorry. Sorry. Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Whether the defendant should be forgiven or not. Welcome in. Hi, Cam. Hi, Bionic Berry. Also, you feel free to still, give suggestions and submissions. I will be giving you guys the link to this one.
To where?
To the thing.
Okay.
If they still want to add, but
Shorten you.
yeah, but if people are gonna join now, please know that we won't be able to make a thumbnail for you guys anymore.
Unless I do make a thumbnail for you. Depends on how much time I have.
All right, here's the link if you guys wanna add more. But for now, this is it.
Why are people saying bald on the chat? Nobody's bald today.
Yeah, I don't see anyone bald. All right, okay. So, is everybody ready? Does everybody know what to do today? What the point of this is?
Today is Dear God Judgment! I, Kairi Usa, Kairi H. Usa is an apostle of Dear God, none other than the dear And in order to judge people, we must have confession. So put in your confessions on the link right there. But anyways, I am here to judge if you are to be forgiven or not forgiven for your forgiven for your crimes. Your crimes may vary. Your crimes may be big or large. Large.
All right.
But as long as you follow the terms of the form, then you're fine.
All right. All right, you guys ready? I will read the first one.
Oh, and also, your role here, chat, is to think if I have given the right judgment for the person. That's all. Raika is an attorney.
Yeah.
Lawyer? Attorney?
I am the prosecutor.
Oh, you prosecute these days, or?
I'm here to... I'm actually against the defendants.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Prosecutors, you're trying to prosecute them for the crime.
What's prosecution, right?
Like you can get them.
Can you become more bigger, Raika?
Me? Okay, I can be bigger.
So if I move myself, I might lose my hair.
Wait, my suit is coming off.
Don't put it out there, Raika.
I'm not...
We're G-rated for a reason.
Okay, is this
Yes,
better?
you can object if I did not do the right thing.
Yeah, you guys can.
And then at the end of the stream, we will be picking the worst crime.
Okay. Alright, you guys ready? Alright. I will now bring up the first case. Hold on, chat. Where is it? Okay, I found it.
Will
Right
the chat
over
get the
here.
poll?
Yeah, I would really like it if chat gets a poll, actually.
Okay.
That would be cool.
Okay.
Alright, our first one that I present to the court is I ate the best part of my friend's food.
Oh.
Already it seems that I don't like this person's actions. One time, as a kid, me and my friend were hanging out and she wouldn't let me play on her trampoline with her. So the next day, when she came over to visit me, I was still mad at her. Then my mom brought home KFC for us to eat.
Wow.
So while she went to the bathroom to wash her hands, I ripped off all the skin on the chicken and ate it. This is literally like an episode of South Park. like that Cartman episode. Isn't this like literally what happened? She was sad and I got yelled at by my mom. But I thought it was worth it.
Oh, that's a very short story, but it does have many layers.
Yeah, the chicken skin layers. I have to say, again, like all I can think of is like when Cartman was like at Stan's house or whatever, and then he ate all of the fried chicken skin.
You've been watching a lot of South Park these days, right?
No, I haven't. I just remember the episode. But yeah, it seems like the jury is very, their feathers have been ruffled by this story.
If someone has wronged you, the worst thing that you can like do to them is to mess up with their food.
That is very true.
Especially food that you're looking forward to.
Yeah, that
right?
is very, very true.
Chat, I have been once wronged.
Oh my god, let it go.
My innocent
that was like
being
at least 10 years ago.
Because of someone's selfish acts. And she never said sorry. And I had to write a book about it.
But okay, look, at this point, does, is what this person did fit a punishment, like is it enough to get him or her punished?
To go to hell?
Yeah. Oh, right, this is Dear God, sorry.
Dear God.
Like the punishment is going to hell,
judgment.
okay.
I think this person has some things to think about. There's just too many anger. Just a trampoline? How fun is a trampoline?
We've never been on
We've
a
never
trampoline. I can't tell if it's worth getting mad
Yeah, I can't
gauge.
I can't gauge how fun missing the trampoline.
But your honor, you have to think like maybe you could think of it as a way of like replace the trampoline with something that you're really into.
Dear God, praying.
Okay, so you like praying. And then your friend says, "Sorry, I don't want you to pray." So that it's like that kind of situation. May I read from the jury?
Yes, you may.
Jason says, "I, Jason, as a member of the jury, I vote for 250 years in jail with no bail."
Wow.
Al Ruin says that they would vote for death penalty. Jesus Christ. Elameth asks, is the book Dear God wrote about being wronged for sale?
No.
We don't. Was there a book? I don't even know.
It was written as Donut Thief. We had 3 versions of it, all in the wrong spelling of thief. But I can say that it has been sold out. There's no other copies. I'm sorry, Element.
Okay. No chicken for life, says Art and Martini. Torture by 1,000. You guys are going way too hard.
It's food.
I vote for Forgiven, says Confused Biscuit.
Oh,
okay. Why?
that's
It's
new.
understandable for being angry and petty.
Oh.
And they were a kid.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I
They
don't
were
know.
a kid?
They were, yes.
It said the first.
Literally the next day, like one time as a kid, and then the next day they ate all of the chicken stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're a kid.
Interesting.
Okay.
What do you think, prosecutor?
If I were a kid, I would say, I would side with the storyteller. Now
But
that
now
I'm an
you're
adult,
an
I'm like, I don't
adult.
care. This is this is a really stupid story.
Interesting.
I'm just kidding. It's really funny.
A kid's way of getting back is something that we can laugh about in the future. So you're excusing their
It's
deeds.
not like they sold her trampoline, Like I think that's like a worse crime.
You know what will be a fitting crime is if they poked a hole
Okay, no.
in the trampoline.
You know what I'm okay. I know that we're focusing on the part that this person ate the chicken skin, but I think there's something more important. I will read once again from the document, okay? So while she went to the bathroom to wash her hands, I ripped off all the skin on the chicken and ate it. Now the question here is, did you wash your hands? When you ripped all of the chicken skin?
Oh my gosh!
I feel like that is a bigger crime than eating the chicken skin at all.
Because if the girl went to
Yeah,
the
like, why
bathroom, why didn't you go to the bathroom?
Why weren't you there to wash your hands too?
Unless they were wearing some type of gloves.
I doubt it. A kid? I doubt it.
Oh my god.
But you have to consider that you're not just contaminating what you're eating, but you're contaminating all of the food.
That's true. You're a biohazard.
I feel like that should be added to the consideration on our final verdict for the anonymous poster.
Interesting.
Okay. Has the jury
Hi,
changed
Taco.
their opinions now that I have pointed this out?
What are we judging exactly? The act? Or
Everything, the whole
the
of it.
whole thing?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been hurt by people stealing my food before. I can't really let that go, you know?
Okay. As a kid, sanitary is not our concern. Guilty, says chat. I still vote to forgive for the anonymous poster is a child. Sometimes they forget those thoughts. No washing hands for life. I'm a little bit late. What kind of what cases have we gone over? This is our first one, so don't worry, you're not that late.
Will we give a poll to the people?
I will put in a poll.
On our Twitch. Because we don't know how to do it on YouTube. It's a bit hard.
It's gonna be very fun. The
Like,
YouTube
very,
people
very
can just
fast.
tell me what they're thinking. Don't worry. How do I start a poll?
/poll. Start it lang.
Okay.
And then it pops out. Yeah, boy. Kids can eat dirt and still be fine though? Oh, the immunity of kids from dirty stuff. That's true. That's
I knew
true.
someone who would eat dirt.
Was it you?
Not me, but
Oh.
they said like, "Oh, now look at me. I'm so healthy." Or whatever. I don't know. This is only for a minute, okay? Very, very quick. No additional voting.
Was the crime equal to what they were feeling?
Yeah, to
Like,
how they were wrong.
Yeah. Like,
I think no.
yeah, right?
Like,
It's a big jump right there.
yeah, I feel like you went up to 0 to 100 real quick there, kid.
You started as the underdog and then you ended up as the villain.
Yeah. Yeah, you went full villain mode, full psycho mode. I'm sorry, I'm saying this in a jesting manner, okay?
I'm a bit intrigued and kind of proud that they were brave enough to do it. The question is, was the parent like right there?
The voting is almost over. You have to tell us what your final verdict
I
is.
thought my final verdict. All rise. Duk, 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 duk. In this scenario, in this lifetime, there is only one real conclusion to this. This chicken-eating person is none other than guilty. Oh, did it?
My ears. Bro, my ears. Oh my god.
Put it a bit further.
Okay.
Guilty of stealing and guilty of being a thief. And thus they are sentenced to 1 hour of push-ups non-stop and 10,000 years of no chicken. Thank you.
Jesus, 10,000 years.
Yes.
You know what the chat says?
What the chat says?
Chat was 50-50
What?
on the guilty, not guilty.
Really?
Crazy.
Why? How is
Quite
it right?
interesting. All right. Thank you, anonymous poster. You have received your sentence, and we'll hope to see you in the next season of Welcome to Dear Judgment. All right.
There is no pitying in Dear Judgment. There is only justice, truth, and facts, and love, and dears, and you too as well. And that's all.
All right. Let's move on to the next story. Affectionately called The Imaginary Wall.
Why didn't it show up, Raika?
I have no idea. Hold on. Oh. Well,
It's in the wrong window, Raika. That's your window, Raika.
there we go.
There
The
we go.
Imaginary Wall.
Imaginary wall? That seems very presumptuous.
Ano?
Yes.
Speak up, Your Honor.
I said an imaginary wall? That seems presumptuous.
He said nothing.
No, I did say it, Raika. Sometimes we have to clean out our ears, Raika, in order to hear.
Okay, alright. Let's begin. Well, the story starts off as I was going home from our 3-day field trip. And I was tired and sleepy, so going home was kind of a hassle. But still, I made it back home. As I was walking home, there was a jeep. A jeep is a public transportation here in the Philippines. I was walking home because a jeep stops near our house, so walking is the only option as it was 11 p.m.
Sorry. Go on.
I thought you were tapping.
Please continue.
So when I was near our house, I suddenly bumped on something and I suddenly woke up and shrugged it off. But when I started walking back to where I hit a wall, I hit it again. But the problem was there was no wall. As I tried to walk through it, it didn't let me. Let me mind this. That this was 11 p.m. So even if I shouted, nobody would hear me. Because everybody is dead asleep in our neighborhood at this hour. I tried calling or texting anybody. I'm close within our neighborhood, but nobody answers, so I tried to navigate the imaginary wall. There was a little place where the imaginary wall didn't exist, so I went there. And as I am curious, I tried to walk through the imaginary wall on the other side. And I walked right through, but as I tried to go back to the imaginary wall... Okay. Anonymous defendant, please put periods every so often.
Raika!
Because I feel like I'm reading the wrong lines. Okay. As I am curious, I tried to walk through the imaginary wall on the other side. And I walked right through. But as I tried to go back, the imaginary wall suddenly appeared again. So after that, I made my way back to where the imaginary wall hasn't reached and rushed home. I wasn't able to fall asleep because of how scared and creeped out I was by that. And when it was suddenly in the morning, I tried to walk by it again and it was gone. That was around 2017 to 2018. The road that led to my parents' house is enough to fit a car of a sedan type car. Okay. So you were walking in an esquinita? Or like a small street?
A small street, yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah. Kasi sedan eh. Oh, yeah.
Dude was on crack. I was thinking that too, like...
Hey! We don't judge them!
No, I was thinking like, are you sure you were sleepy or were you a little drunk?
They're in a field trip.
Okay, alright, sorry. From our 3-day field trip, you were going home alone. You walked back and you were trying to go through a small street, but it felt like there was an imaginary wall. So you start feeling around like a mime. And then...
Raika, don't laugh at
the
them!
chat says, we don't judge them, said the judge. So you started feeling around and you find a small, like opening and you go through it and then you try to go back, but it feels like the wall is back there. And then you just like, okay, I give up. And then you went back home to your bed. Okay. I think he was drunk or dreaming.
How old? It was around... Oh, okay.
It was a few years back.
A few years back.
The start of the pandemic. A year before the
They were holding barriers against the pandemic.
Invisible barriers. The Philippines is so advanced. We're using invisible barriers.
Why are we thinking that
in anticipation for the freaking pandemic?
That's why it didn't work, Raika. It can only hold off people, but not bacteria or viruses. Why are we thinking that this is in the Philippines?
Tortosa says maybe it's aliens from space. Are the aliens guilty?
They
They were asking maybe it was like a wall a painted wall.
A
Like that
painted
looks like that look
wall.
like a mural. That's very common in the Philippines.
Yeah, that's true.
You
And
know?
then because they were so tired, they kind of like like they didn't see it as it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they misremembered.
Yeah, what if it is a wall? That was good. Who said that?
Jadriel. Oh, sorry, no. Harune.
Yeah, that's smart. That's smart.
Jadriel says imaginary walls for non-imaginary problems. Leo says dude's hitbox was so wrong. Arun says they might have figured it out. Painted by Wiley Coyote. I'm kind of leaning in to how it is. Yeah, like maybe it was like a wall
if
mural.
this is in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Because we're not sure, right? If this is in the Philippines, we do have a lot of murals, and sometimes they like make it like have flowers or roads.
Yeah.
Road-looking kind of paintings. there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Were they like outside on the road?
Yeah. They said here like they were coming near the house.
Mm-hmm.
And when I started walking back to where they just bumped onto something.
They bumped on the.
Oh, look. No, this is really important, chat. Okay,
does it
listen.
say? Okay.
I quote. So walking is the only option as it was 11 p.m. So when I was near your house, I suddenly bumped into something and I suddenly woke up and shrugged it off. And then I started walking back to where I hit the. Why would you walk back? You already passed it. Anyway, okay. They quote unquote they woke up.
They woke up, so they were drowsy.
Yeah.
They were drowsy.
This guy probably just like misremembered it. Like, okay, how am I supposed to say you're guilty or not guilty when you didn't really do anything? You just bumped into a wall. What are you being guilty about?
There should be something. They're guilty about. Okay, this is it. Is this a fake story or if it's a true story?
I feel like
are
it's
the
a real
evidence
story.
real enough or is it fake? What do you think, chat? Put it up on the poll.
So they just could not see 3D anymore. So they thought it was an invisible wall. Jason says earlier, like he said something. Wait, let me scroll up a little bit so we can read it. Jason said something earlier.
The jury decided that the letter sender is just drunk.
If you're drunk and you're walking alone in an esquinita or like a narrow street, you won't know that there is an actual wall.
Oh.
Maybe. All right, I'll put up.
Why were you drunk?
Maybe the 3-day field trip was like an adult 3-day field trip, you know?
What I'm imagining is like kids field trip.
We're going to the zoo.
Yeah,
Why is he walking
like Star
alone?
City or EK.
Why is he walking home alone?
What if it's not a field trip?
Real or
Raika?
fake?
What if it's actually like a vacation trip?
Yeah, maybe.
Like an actual vacation trip.
I'm
And then they
imagining
went
this
out-
person is like at least college age.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah. That's what I'm thinking
All right,
too.
pull this up. Do you think this story is real or fake? The wall is fake, so it's not real enough. Crime is public. Inebriation. Why are you drunk? I can't think of. Okay, we can't prove that this person is drunk. We're just assuming
That they're drunk.
that they're drunk, but they explicitly said that they were just very tired and very
very
sleepy.
tired. And then they woke up and shrugged it
Yeah.
off. And it wasn't there anymore.
The sender was a bird, and they ran into a glass door. A different kind of trip, if you know what I mean. Okay, we can't make assumptions like that, though. They explicitly said that they were tired.
From
very
a field
sleepy.
trip, a 3-day field trip, and then they tried to walk home, but they got hit by an imaginary wall. Woke up, shrugged it off, went back, and there was no wall.
There was no wall. I would believe. I'm agreeing with Art and Martini. They're saying if they're drunk, then the story can be real. I think I'd only believe the story if like, well, I don't know.
Aito! Silence in the court! Tuk, 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 tuk. Silence in the court! All rise! Everybody everybody.
You have never made us sit back down from the last time, so we're still standing up. We do know that.
You're
right?
standing up?
Yeah. How can we all rise? Or we just fly? Every time you say all rise, we just go up into the air like 2 inches each time.
I have made my decision.
Okay.
In this situation of life, in the given time of our time, I have decided that this sender, this anonymous writer, is none other than guilty
Of what?
of telling the truth.
Oh, okay. So it seems like for this case, both the jury and judge have come to the same
Oh, what did I say?
what's it called? Same conclusion that this story is real.
Real, indeed real. Although I do have to say some parts are missing. Maybe or
Yeah.
not, which is maybe their memory of what really happened. But I do feel like this is just a case of not remembering because you were too tired to remember. I sentence you to don't go to 3-day field trips anymore. Case dismissed.
All right. Pachi. Chat is asking if they could
What?
sit down now.
Oh, all down, all deep.
Oh, okay.
If you have any confessions that you want to confess, please send them on the link provided below. Right? Right now. So you can please send your confessions and I will judge you. And everyone will judge you too. Because this is Dear God Judgment Day.
All right. Now it is time for the next story.
The next story is what, Raika?
Life is so boring, but I found something amusing. All right. Let's see. My story revolves on how boring my life was. Every time you wake up, you repeat your actions over and over again. I tried everything. I tried being active, socializing even though I'm an introvert, playing games. But still, there's something missing. I just can't grasp on what it is. Boredom is killing me. One day, I'm scrolling on my phone, just scrolling nonstop, and I found what people call VTubers. I'm not really a fan of VTubers. For me, they're just people. But there is something about these two VTubers. I found them amusing and entertaining, perhaps. They make me want to interact with them more. And day by day, I'm looking forward to their streams with excitement, with joy, even though I don't know what they look like. Beep. The two VTubers, we'll call them Beep and Beep. Streamer 1, I like, and streamer 2, her voice is so cute and she has charisma. Okay, that's all. I don't want to spill everything. This is my story of how boring life was until I found Beep. Okay.
What did they say, Raika? How would they be judged?
I don't know how to judge them. This is just...
Go down.
They're just sharing something. It's not... Oh, okay, let's see.
Do you think you will be forgiven by the deer? No.
Why?
Oh.
What did you do? How do... How am I supposed to judge this? That is nothing to judge.
1 in a million!
1 in a million. Hi, Mil. Welcome in.
Oh no, this is a horror story? What does the chat say, Raika?
Wow, I found VTubers in the same situation. Oh no, this is a horror story. The two VTubers is quote unquote Rairi and Kaika. My true she is Beep. This is not a real story. It's just okay. My problem with this one is I don't how am I supposed to judge this? There's nothing inherently something I can judge.
I'm not sure what to judge as well. Judge what?
Do you want to judge this? I think it's really sweet.
Yeah.
But also...
It's so sweet that you like two VTubers on the internet that is toot and toot.
Yeah.
And they're called toot toot toot. That's really good. Guilty of toot.
Judge the two VTubers.
Who are these two
It's
VTubers?
very sweet, but also, you know, I hope that boredom won't rule your life, you know, and that happy and exciting things will come. It may be through the VTubers, but it may also hopefully come as well from other things, you know. And I'm sure nothing would make the two VTubers more happy than a happy life. Yeah, than you having a happy life.
Yeah. And thus, because of that, we are dismissing this case.
There's nothing really to judge about it.
My vote is toot and no more questions.
Guilty of toot.
Toot. Chat, you have to give us confessions that actually
That we can judge you.
judge you.
These are just statements, you know. Nothing wrong with that. It's just I don't know what to say.
The case has gone cold. All rise.
All right.
Uh-huh.
All right, next one.
This is it. I have a good feeling for this one. Hopefully. Raika, based on the case picture,
Yeah.
what are you expecting?
Huh?
Based on the picture of the case?
Well, it says here dumb kid in the mall, so I'm thinking crimes were committed against that car.
The car, okay.
OP wanted to ride the car, but the kid was already there, and so my guess is that they kicked the kid off the car. All right, let's see. Dumb kid in the mall. When I was 5, my mom took me to a Halloween event at the mall with her friend and her toddler. While at the arcade, I ended up babysitting the little one who could barely walk. My mom left briefly and her friend was watching us in a crowded space. Suddenly, I bolted. Her friend rushed to tend to her falling son, and by the time she looked back for me, I had vanished into the sea of people. Panicking, she searched but couldn't find me. My mom returned and they alerted the guards, who broadcasted my appearance in the intercom. After a few stressful hours, they found me the same spot I ran from. When asked where I took off, I simply said, vroom, vroom. Turns out, I went on a coin car ride on another arcade in the opposite side of the mall. Oh merciful apostle of the dear God, I implore your forgiveness, for I have succumbed to temptation and strayed in pursuit of a fleeting car ride, causing anguish to my dear mother.
Interesting.
This happened to Kairi too. We were walking in the department section, the clothing store section, and I just left Kairi.
Oh yeah.
I was like, you can do this on your own, and then I left her in the coat hangers of the clothes. And she was gone for an hour.
I was missing chat.
So I would have to say not guilty. Sometimes you just leave.
You gotta the little bird needs to leave their nest.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So thoughts on this?
I don't know actually. What does chat say? Raika.
Me?
Chat, not
Oh,
you.
you? Chat? I'm
Yeah,
gonna
chat.
read, okay. Pagod na si SpongeBob maghawak ng papel. Guilty of road rage.
Oh.
If
really?
I did that, I would rather become homeless than go back to my mom. Asian kids would know. Chat says IDK. Raika be like, I'm becoming the only child again. Hello there, Judge Ecotone. Hi, Sakuragi.
Hi, Sakuragi.
Welcome in. Yeah, what do you think? Thoughts, Kairi? It seems like chat is a little bit neutral on this one.
Really?
Yeah.
I just think that kids shouldn't be left alone. And you shouldn't leave kids to be left alone with kids at the same time.
That doesn't work with me because, like, when I left you in the mall, like, we were both kids, so I was not at fault. Well, who was at fault was our mom.
That's true.
Who left me in charge of you.
Why will she leave Barbara to look after me? It doesn't seem right.
Thank you so much for the follow, Mr. Low FPS. Welcome in. Alright, but yeah, thoughts.
Give me a second, Raika. I'm doing some thumbnails.
You gotta stop.
They
It's over. It's like, let him go. We'll just read them without a thumbnail.
last na.
Oh,
Promise.
my goodness. Okay.
Stall for me.
So we're judging the mom or the kid? We're judging the kid.
We have to judge the kid.
The original poster. I'm judging the poster, and I'm gonna say not guilty. You were just a kid, really.
But are they really? Or are they like...
Kids run off into crowds all the time. Probably. So, you know, I don't think it's their fault, really.
I guess that's true. That's true.
From the poster, they're a literal baby. Well, maybe don't take the thumbnail too seriously. It's only like, you know, a
I
rough...
had to base on the title, chat.
Okay.
I thought... Can you put up a poll? Raika?
Oh, what? Yes.
Poll, please.
Alright, I'll start a poll.
I thought... The jury, you must now vote.
That's okay, Sakuragi. We don't really care much about the Miss Universe. I just think that the Philippines looked really dumb. It's true. Like the Philippines, for their like
National.
near the national costume, they went as an airplane. As a representation of like our Air Force, and I'm like, that is the stupidest thing. It looked like a cheap Halloween costume. Guilty or not guilty?
I think I liked her evening gown. It was like based on the tattoos of... Who was that? Wangod?
Oh, okay.
That was really good. That was a good concept. But the national costume one would have been better, I feel like.
Also, I don't understand why people got angry at her for cutting her hair. When the
yeah.
last Miss Universe, who was she?
I don't remember.
She from Vietnam or something? I don't remember. But like the last Miss Universe had like really, really short hair. And like the Filipinos were so angry at the Miss Universe this year. And they were like, why would you cut your hair? You know that they're looking for someone who has long hair. I'm like, on what basis? Anyway, sorry, I'm gonna get worked up about this again. Let us put all conversations about Miss Universe behind us, because it's whatever.
I thought, my time to shine. All rise! This case have proved that they are not a responsible kid, and that worries me. And so, to put things on end, I declare that this case is none other than guilty!
Of what? Even chat? Okay, even the jury agrees. But why? Why did you guys freaking...
What?
Why did you guys vote for guilty?
Guilty.
Of what?
Guilty of not thinking.
Huh? It's a literal child.
They knew what they were doing
No.
when they went to that arcade for a coin car ride.
I vehemently disagree, but fine, whatever.
The judge says what the judge says. And that is the final order. Case closed. Thank you. Next case, please, Raika.
Alright. Next one. The co-worker people wished would step on Lego bricks.
Wrong window.
Oh, sorry.
There we go. Nawawala yung animation eh. Yeah, wow.
This one feels scary, but okay.
The picture of the lady is scary if you ask me.
Alright, let's see. let's read this.
I want you to read the first line before you read it out loud. Okay? Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Whoever wrote this is really angry. Okay.
Let's go.
I'm gonna change the name.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Mm.
When I worked at an electronics company, there was a lady everyone hated. Let's call her Linda.
Linda!
Because that's her real name and she can eat a pile of sand. Jesus Christ.
We are going hard today.
Okay, I'm kind of excited with this one.
Because of drama.
Yeah, this is like tea. I love tea. Okay.
Okay.
We need to crank up the chill music in the background. All right. She was somehow a manager in the production line, and sometimes I worked in that area. She wasn't my boss, but for a while I had to sit at a bench close by. I knew she had been on probation for her behavior, and she was universally disliked at this company. I'm making jokes, but to be clear, I saw her flat out call a person by a racist term, acting like they were close or something. It was really uncomfortable. She should have been fired, but the person didn't report it. Multiple people even quit because of her. Spoiler, I heard she doesn't work there anymore. But anyway, back to mocking her about when I was there. The massive jerk, Donna, was also fairly stupid. One time, she asked me to put tons of soda cans in a vending machine to cool them off so that we could unload them all individually for a company lunch. The interesting thing is that we had a fridge next to that vending machine. She constantly tried to have people do dumb stuff like that, and even people that were supposed to work for her would ignore a lot of it. She once got really mad at me for laughing at her, which I laughed at more. Wait, no, that happened more than once. I'm having a hard time remembering the order things went in, but at one point she tried to make a big scene about me taking lunch without asking her if there was extra work, which was never a rule and she wasn't my manager anyway. She made a problem out of it and went to our manager, then wrote me up saying I'd eat when I feel like it, regardless of what she said. I said I'd done that and signed a piece of paper saying that it happened. No more problem for me or for our boss. I was on record at a small company with no defined disciplinary measures or procedures as having eaten without permission, which I didn't need. It was all pretty funny and I didn't care at all, but an older guy made a good point. I should have refused to say it happened or signed anything to rub in how she couldn't do anything if I ignored her. After a while, watching her act like a bossy child, I started to do small pranks. I knew I'd get trouble for going too far, so I kept it pretty tame, knowing nobody would listen to her if she complained anyway. People didn't care, and the things only mattered if they have a problem with her boss, who was also my boss. I won't name him either. He was a great guy to work with. Unlike Linda, who was like working with a rat that had been snacking on random pills, which had found in the hotel lost and found. Jeez, this is you really hate Linda.
They're really angry.
Jesus Christ. Okay. One prank that comes to mind was messing with her calendar that had silly little dogs on the page. She had multiple of these dogs, the same breed I mean, so she had pictures of and stuff of them too. I naturally decided when she was gone that they ought to have mustaches. Since I didn't want to have it be he ruined my property dispute, I took post-it notes and cut them into mustaches shapes. After sticking those on the calendar and her pictures, they looked much fancier. I have no idea if she ever saw them all. I vaguely remember messing up some of her silly paperwork that made little sense just to annoy her. I also have a faint memory of putting a zip tie in one of the wheels of her chair so it wouldn't roll properly. I also ignore rules which only some people in that area were expected to follow because everyone else knew they were dumb. I feel like there was more, but I don't need judgment or forgiveness or any of that.
What?
I was definitely on the side of good. What I need to be judged upon is the fact that I didn't follow through with one prank. Donna was being super obsessive. I just name dropped Linda. Okay. Telling people to clean out the fridge so
Yeah,
everyone.
You named her earlier too.
Really? Oh my god. I'm so
You
sorry.
had one job.
I had one job, yeah.
Please continue.
Alright, let's see. Telling people to clean out the fridge so everyone would know she went through and cleared it out. Of course, the fridge was actually pretty clean. The prank that I ought to have done, that I had started then backed out of, was putting her phone in that fridge. As in the big cream-colored plastic phone with a bunch of different extension buttons and the spiral phone cord. I had that big dumb phone in the fridge, but I backed out and brought it back to her desk after a few minutes. I figured that if you took it out of the fridge that was cold and you put it in a bag, the humidity in the room might ruin the phone. I should have been more brave and left it in there and let her possibly break it with condensation. I could have at least put it in a bag myself and mostly eliminated that risk. Dear God, when I think back to taking that phone out of the fridge, I know that I failed justice that day. Those phones are expensive, but I should know material goods aren't as important as upsetting that parasitic fool Donna. I had my priorities wrong and went too easy on evil, and for that, I am very sorry. I hope that dear God will judge me, and I accept if this failure to combat evil is too big of a sin to forgive. And that is the end.
What did they say? Do they think that they will be forgiven?
They say, do I get bonus points if I mention how I never went deer hunting?
Interesting.
They think that they will be forgiven.
Oh,
Alright.
that was a lot.
That was a lot.
That
was a lot.
I can say that Donna Linda
Hi, Bonbon.
is a Karen, right? She's a Karen.
Yeah.
So, what you think, right?
She's an awful person. You're like the Jim from The Office. and she was your Dwight.
Yeah, I can see that. So they were asking that I should judge
You should judge them about whether or not, about the fact that they didn't push through
the last prank.
the last prank.
Interesting.
I say guilty because you've already gone, like, you have put in so much, like, time and effort on this. And I'm like, it is such a waste. It is a pretty big waste that you just backed out, you know? But also, I'm just a very petty person. So for me, the pranks are fine. So, thoughts? She was just incompetent. I don't think it was just incompetency, because the story mentioned that she would call another person racial slurs. You know, like thinking it's okay because she thought that they were close friends. So, there's that.
So nobody reported her at all? Like 0 reports? And she's not a manager, right?
Yeah, she just like worked at a different thing. Like department or whatever. I don't know. Oh, wait, I have to like go back.
Gotta make sure.
But basically she wasn't Dono. She was somehow a manager in the production line. And sometimes she OP would work in the same area. But that doesn't necessarily mean that he or she answered to them.
Interesting.
Yeah. She got random reports. Maybe fired eventually. But she wasn't the OP's manager.
So they were managing you, even though you're not supposed to be managed by her. I think that's the worst part of it.
Right? Feeling it.
Yeah, feeling era.
We have that term, feelingera, which is like they just feel like
They're
they're
top.
important. Yeah.
That shouldn't be the case. If you're not in that team and you're not supposed to be managed by that person,
Yeah, then what the hell are you doing?
you should like report it to your manager and
Yeah.
tell them that she's like ruining the management.
Yeah.
Basically by stepping out of the boundaries. Right? What did chat say?
Prosecutor Raika has a point. If you already started the prank, then go with it. Kairi based. They are Jollibee workers. Bida bida. That's really good, JDL. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like this Donna Linda person anyway.
Yeah.
But that's because I'm a very petty person. I don't think I would have been any better than OP. I would have done those stuff too. I'd be the Pam to your Jim. help you with your pranks against Donna Linda Dwight.
I do understand that some pranks may go overboard.
Yeah.
And your last final prank could have been like
It could have been over, like,
Yeah.
too much, maybe.
it could have been like the last prank for you to do as well. Like it can go either way.
Because, like, in my head, I'm like, the reason why I'm okay with these pranks is because it's not really hurting her.
Yeah.
You know, like, they're like putting mustaches on dogs.
I think
you
that was
know?
very funny.
Yeah, like,
I
that's
would be
not
happy
bad.
if someone put mustaches on our photos.
Yeah.
Sticky notes mustache.
But I also get what Kairi was saying, like, oh, it could become, because you're destroying not necessarily like her property, but like also company property. So it's like it might also reflect badly on you.
I think the last prank could have been like better, you know?
Oh, okay. What kind of prank would you have pulled on her?
Oh, now you're putting me on the spot there. I feel like if you start to like use other objects to do stuff, like things that you don't make, it just becomes like not a good prank. It becomes like a scary kind of prank for me. Like I prefer if you like do something.
Oh, no, Jason. Not the bubblegum in the hair. Because like if it becomes really bad, like they'll have to cut off their hair, and that can lead to like an HR report.
Situation right
Yeah.
there.
You have to do something that's like inconvenient but not
Inconveniently funny
yeah.
that most people will think it's funny. Not inconvenient to the point that everyone else
Be like, what the hell are you doing?
will be concerned about it.
Yeah. I agree. I'm not very good at pranks either. I'm more of like I support you kind of prank, you know. You know, somebody else has to take charge. Yeah, that's just my opinion and Kairi's opinion. But yeah, overall, guilty or not guilty for pushing through with the prank.
I feel like this person has really, really big feelings about this other person in a negative sense. And I feel like as dear God, Judgment Day, dun, 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 dun. Oh no.
Wait lang.
What? Oh, okay.
I'm not done with Alright, let us know how you feel about this case, chat.
As dear God Judgment Day, I am here to judge you about your unfinished business. And I think for the world to finish its business, especially when it was started, you could have just finished it. You were already there, and there should be no going back. And so, all rise. I find you guilty of not pursuing your dreams. Thank you. Case closed. Not guilty.
It seems like the jury is leaning towards
pala.
not guilty.
Not guilty of...
Not pursuing the prank.
Wait, am I getting one of those? Guilty because you didn't pursue the prank. Yeah. Guilty!
Bam, 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 bam. Also, you do realize that the judge only like does the hammer thing like after they think of like
What?
yeah, so like you're guilty.
Guilty. All rise. Case closed? No. I watched like what? Criminal cases, Raika?
You have?
Yeah. Special Victims Unit,
That
SVU.
that is a freaking TV show.
I think I know what I'm doing as a
Okay,
judge.
sure. Thank you for your judgment. Your Honor, I accept my crimes and will try to do better in the future.
Oh, I forgot. Now that you are guilty, I sentence you to no pranks until you've gotten your courage back. Thank you.
Dear God, law has them hit the gavel before and after, I guess. But yeah, the jury decided that they are not guilty, so take it that as you will, OP. All right, next story.
Huzzah!
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 I scared
Guilty!
you. Dear. Oh my God.
Guilty!
We haven't-
Case closed.
We haven't read it
Guilty.
yet. We haven't read it.
Are you sure we have to read it? I think the title says a lot already, Raika.
I gotta. Oh, it's very short. This is very
Guilty.
recent too.
Guilty.
They say here the other night, November 16, I was moving my car and I turned on the headlights because it was kind of dark. In the yard across the road was 3 deer eating. When I turned the headlights on, it shone bright light right on the deer, disturbing their meal of dead leaves, clover, and grass. They looked at me like I had offended them greatly, and the deer in the middle shook its tail and they all ran off. I'm pretty sure I ruined their meal and inconvenienced them. And after moving the car, I went back inside and made myself dinner.
You little
Yes?
guilty.
How are they guilty?
Raika,
What?
they disturbed the eating process and then they had a good dinner.
What does that have anything
I
to
feel
do
like
with
that's
this?
very irresponsible and so mean to all the deers in the whole world.
Chat says not guilty.
Guilty. Chad, you have to...
Oh,
Yeah,
they're
Chad.
asking if it's okay if the jury decides on this one.
What? Why?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
No, I meant, yeah, you should let them do the judgment instead.
Why them? Why not me, the judge? It's
Oh.
in the name.
Technically, the jury holds more, like, the judging power. And the judge is only there to give, like, a sentence. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah.
No. I did not know that, and that will not be our case here. More of us, majority rules. No! I'm the apostle, Chad. You can't go against the apostle.
So they hold no bearings to the hierarchy within their dear God church.
Sure.
Then they're not. Then why are they supposed to join?
Because it's fun.
That's it, cause it's fun.
Guilty.
Judge holds no power because of bias. Chat says.
Really?
I want to know how fat the deer was. To be fair, for the eating process, he was a victim of circumstances.
No, he wasn't looking around. He should look around first before opening his headlight.
Judges only have power in civil court, and considering that this is like international, it cannot be considered a civil court, Kairi. You have no power here.
No. Okay, I want to switch places, Raika.
What?
I want to switch places.
With what?
With chat.
You can't.
I want to be...
The jury is like a group of people. They're supposed to be the representation of the public. You can't just leave.
But Raika, I don't want to be a judge if I don't have any power.
That is a you problem.
I want to be the
All right.
jury.
Chat says that they're gonna have to give a not guilty.
No.
You left your hammer.
It's okay. It's just floating around.
Okay.
No, I'll be jury. They can be judge.
Okay.
I'll hold all the power. Move, chat, move.
They're not gonna move.
Why?
They're
Why not?
state-sanctioned jury members.
Really?
Yeah, you'll have to go against the president.
Oh, the president, you mean?
Okay,
Well,
yeah.
I have news for you, buddy.
Okay.
I am the president. And I hold all the power. I'm President Kairi, the resident president.
Mm-hmm.
And I say the judge will hold all power. And the
Okay,
judge
well.
is Kairi. Dismiss.
I suppose there's not much we can do when the president herself has already spoken. But I thought you were just like presidential candidate.
They don't know yet.
Okay. This is a kangaroo court, chat says.
I mean kangaroo. We don't even have kangaroos.
This is deer dictatorship.
What do you mean dictatorship?
It's kind of true.
No, I'm not a dictator. I'm not that. Don't call me that, Chad. I'm a very justice living girl.
Alright, next one.
Guilty. Case closed. Guilty.
Feeding the spiders.
Oh.
The story, let's see. They think that they will not get that they won't get sentenced with a forgive or not guilty.
That's very assuming. Don't they know my court is very judgy?
Huh, okay.
Why, Raika? Why are you hiding?
When I was younger, I had fascinations with insects or bugs. I would often watch them and study them. I got angry with a bunch of ants one day, so I decided to feed them to some spiders that were nearby to see how the spiders would react. I tried dropping one, I crushed into the web, and the spider didn't really react. When I tried dropping a live one and the spider would react.
Huh.
What are we supposed to judge here?
For feeding spiders, I think.
Oh, well,
Right?
spiders gotta eat too, you know? So,
Okay. I am so fast, Raika. I already know what I'm gonna give to them.
okay, what?
Oh, don't you wanna ask chat first?
Fine. Chat, do you find the anonymous defendant guilty or not guilty?
Do you like spiders, Raika?
Spiders are kind of fun to watch.
Do you want to hold a spider, Raika?
Maybe the big tarantulas, yeah.
Is that all,
Chat says
Raika?
animal cruelty. Guilty.
Animal
Guilty.
cruelty?
Ant murderer. I mean insect cruelty. Guilty of biology experiment. I guess that would fit the bill.
I guess so, yeah.
Now that I think about it, right?
Mm.
He had a family. He had a queen. Yeah, but the spider's hungry,
Wait,
so
wait. Spiders eat ants? I thought they eat flies.
they
Things
eat
like-
anything that gets stuck in there.
How about a human?
They could if we were small enough, yeah.
How about if it's a leaf? Will they eat that? Will they be able to tell, Raika?
I'm not sure. Chat says guilty without a reasonable doubt. We got the answers.
Well, it's my time to shine. Chat! I'm gonna make this really straight and fast. Guilty.
Tick, 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 tick.
Case closed.
Alright. Why?
I don't like spiders.
That's it?
I do not like them going anywhere. And
So
in
they're
order for
guilty
them,
for...
in order for them to not come to me, they have to starve. No spiders, chat. No spiders, please.
Okay. The next one. A lie for a lifetime.
A life for a lifetime.
Yeah, that is the title of the story. You didn't even try it.
No, look, oh.
I have... Oh, okay.
What happened?
I don't know.
I don't know too.
Alright, a lie for a lifetime. It's
Is
kind
this-
of a long story, chat.
It's really
so-
long. Okay.
Kind of long compared to the other
Put
two.
on your bed. It's gonna be a good story.
Alright, ready?
Okay.
Let's see. I used to be very introverted. Had this bad habit of being a yes man, lying, and bottling my emotions to mask in front of people. So when my friend introduced me to networking, pyramid scam, I clamped up and said yes.
Oh.
So this company is supposedly one of the biggest networking company in the Philippines with thousands of millionaires.
Which
So-
one is that? Can I join?
It's a pyramid scam.
Oh, no, never mind.
Unless you're already part of like the founding members, you're never gonna get.
Money?
You're never gonna grow from
Oh, that
this.
sucks. Okay, continue.
So me being the white-eyed college teen who knew nothing of the world was drawn in further. They promised big gains just by referring more people or by selling their product for just a small membership fee of 10,000 pesos.
Small?
Small membership
Small?
fee for Chat's what's it called? For Chat's reference, that's like $200.
Yeah, that's big, boy.
$200 membership fee. Of course, I was doubtful. That's no small amount, but the draw of getting passive income as a college student without putting too much work was an offer too good to deny.
I see.
The peer-
Temptation. Continue.
The peer pressure of my friends and the recruiters didn't help, so I said yes and I'll get the membership fee somehow. Now, we're not particularly rich or poor. My mom and dad aren't together anymore, and he's also supporting three families?
3?
That better be your freaking cousins and your like if this is
Or
like
he's
three
been, really busy.
yeah, if this is 3 separate families that he's the head of, oh my god. Oh, anyway, sorry. My bachelorette aunt and runaway pregnant cousin are also living with us. So we're slightly above the poverty threshold, but my dad was able to buy and save some jewelry during his time in Abu Dhabi as a civil engineer. They were only used during special occasions, but two were supposed to be mine. So I procured one of them, a golden heart themed ring. I submitted the ring as a collateral, but they said it wasn't enough to cover the membership. Wow!
What?
Ang kapal talaga ng mukha!
They're going all
That
out
should have been a
there.
real red flag! Bro!
That's too much money. Why are you gasping, Micah? Read it.
So I procured the second one.
No!
A golden necklace with Jesus and a cross amulet.
No!
Both pawned was worth around 15,000 pesos above, more like around $300. So I got in, but college life was too hectic and my mom was strict with curfew, so I didn't have time to go check on my membership and the products I was supposed to get. Then my mom found out that the jewelry were missing. Lie number 1.
No!
Quote,
No.
I don't know. My mom became hysteric. She was paranoid on oh my god!
What
She was
happened?
paranoid on everyone in the household. Me and my mother and my cousin.
Oh
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
She was paranoid. It just so happens my cousin was able to procure funds to move out and get her own apartment. My mom connected the dots incorrectly, but connected them nonetheless.
Oh
My god,
no.
that's so bad!
That is really bad.
Oh no! Okay. Lie number 2.
You got 2 lies? One wasn't enough?
Yeah, you should have said lies for a lifetime, not a lie. See, you even lied on the freaking title of this. How can we ever trust you?
Who are you?
Yeah, this is a real This is a real crime.
I'll never forget this story.
What the hell? Okay, let's keep going. Lying by omission, I kept quiet. That made my mom and cousin estranged. You ruined your family for a freaking pyramid scheme. Okay, hold on. To make it worse, the recruiters took my products and sold it for their own profit. So you didn't even get the money back.
You didn't get anything at all.
Like, I was expecting you not getting your money back, like, the full amount, but I was expecting, like, okay, at least you could get, like, what, $10 back, I guess? Anything. But nothing?
I wish I was the founder.
Do not make a pyramid scheme, please.
I'm not saying anything.
Okay.
Or promising
I was so
anything.
disillusioned that I ghosted that networking company and ghosted my friends. I wasn't able to get back the pawn jewelry as well.
Oh.
Fast forward to now, I have a well-paying job and I'm able to save up enough money to buy the jewelries back 4 times over. But I had to lie every single day of my life just to save my skin and be where I am today. It still haunts me to this day, and I plan to take this lie to my grave. Okay. Let us review. You got pressured into a pyramid scheme. You sold Jesus to join that pyramid
Jesus
scheme.
ain't happy.
You lied and got your family estranged from one another. You didn't get money back at any point after getting the
Not Jesus.
You lied on this confession and you lied at the end because you didn't take this lie to your grave. You told the truth. Oh, you're stressing me. Who is this Aubrey? You're stressing me. Oh,
Wait, that's the end? That's the end?
that is the end.
Oh, thank God.
You lost your friends. You lost your family. You lost Jesus. You lost everything. Oh my God. I feel like I feel like I'm getting a fever. Well,
Raika, you can't judge them, Raika. You're also a yes man sometimes.
that's true. That is very true. Some random guy talks to me on the street. I'd be like, okay. And Kylie's like, what do you mean, okay? Okay, let's see. Do you think he's gonna patch things up between his cousin and mom? If he does, his mother will get angry at him. And I don't know.
I feel like once you have money, nobody can say no to you.
Yeah, maybe you could like pay.
Yeah, money is
them
power.
something.
Money is power, chat. I can't really say I can't lie to you, chat, that if you don't have money, you can't reconnect people. I feel like them having money now can actually save
If I were the
world.
cousin, I would never forgive them. Like
The
being,
mom? Yeah.
Yeah, like being able to like you know, like you're finally able to like live independently so that you don't like, you know, be a burden to the people who hosting you.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
the person hosting you like claiming that you stole the money.
Yeah.
That would hurt me so much. I would never forgive them. Anyway, all right, let's start. Oh, we don't have any more music. I just realized.
Oh, we don't?
Oh, we just can't. Oh, I was so stressed that I unplugged our earphones.
Ah, that's why. That
Okay,
makes sense.
let me start the poll then.
Chat, I will be real to you. I feel like people do forget that things will affect other people, and this is one of those things.
This is like, I know that this is a crime, but this was the most interesting story we've had so far.
This is very interesting if you ask me. I'm just worried, chat.
Poll is
that-
up, chat. Poll is up.
Raika, maybe we should start a pyramid scheme.
You want to start a pyramid?
I feel like if one person can be tricked, you know.
Bruh, no.
That's why, chat, you should not
My-
enter a pyramid
My
scheme.
golden ticket,
scheme.
like if things doesn't work out, like Ecotone just like isn't profitable anymore, and we're like really poor. My scheme is I'm not gonna make a freaking pyramid scheme. I'm just gonna go marry an old rich guy, murder him, take the money. Yeah.
Murder him?
Oh, never said that. I said take his money.
Ah, that's good. That's good.
That's my plan B. Why do you guys keep saying murder? I didn't say murder. Is it easy to find an old rich guy? You have no idea how many Americans go to the Philippines to try and get like a Filipino
lady.
wife. I could do it. I could trick him. We're like, oh yes, I will
But
clean
they-
and make food for you, and then not knowing that I never do those things, and then I'll murder
I
him
was
and
just
take his
gonna
money.
say that. I was gonna say, how are you gonna trick them when you don't even do the stuff they want to
I'll
do?
just pretend. I'll like what, a few months max, then get like married.
There
Then get their
is
money.
that show with like a 50-day fiance.
Oh yeah, I'll go join 50 Day Fiance.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
But what if the guy is big head?
I don't care. I'll take his money.
But you have to be with big head. You gotta be with big head.
I'll trick him. Make him
One
think.
way or another.
Like make him think that we did stuff. But it's not. I'll be like, yeah, this is like a secret Filipino technique in making love, and then he'll just like, I feel like my dad would like believe that, right?
I see.
Hi, Billy Scribbles. We're talking about if I were in 50 Day Fiance, you know.
Oh, Naito, I think it's time for us to pick a judgment.
Okay, ready? Oh, I didn't see the ending of the poll. Did you guys say guilty or not guilty?
Did you put a poll?
I did.
Uh-oh.
I forgot.
They say G. G rated?
G-rated technique.
I know everyone! I believe that we all know.
Oh, I'll be very controversial for the viewers. I'll be hysterical, you know?
You're so rude.
You're so rude, you know?
Such
Okay.
good stuff. I thought... My final judgment! All rise! Tuk 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 tuk. Di na gumagalaw yung ano ko. My all rise! Tuk 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 tuk. I find you not guilty! Tuk 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 tuk.
Okay.
Thank you. Because if you were guilty, it's okay. You will find a way to come back to life. Thank you.
Ano, not guilty?
Huh? Not guilty.
Where?
Not
You should have been
guilty.
guilty. What?
Huh? Objection? Okay, I'll hear out your objection. Jade Riel.
Literal theft. Why is eating near a deer bad but not this? This one is a literal crime.
Not okay.
Literal families
You
were
can
torn apart.
You can object, but it has to be good, like really good.
Okay, somebody do an objection.
Why put me on the spot, Your Honor? Because you were the first one who said objection.
Lives ruined.
I'm giving you a chance, chat. You have 3 seconds to type it all out. 3, 2, 1. What did they say, Raika?
He sold Jesus. The person sold Jesus. 100% they should sell dear God too. How is that not enough? How is what we type not enough?
Ah.
Okay. You heard the people. I agree with them.
Maybe I
They
have
literally
made...
sold Jesus Christ. How could you not say they're guilty?
Maybe I have misjudged this trial.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure?
For sure.
For sure? I will now try to reconsider.
Ang laki ng forehead mo.
Not guilty.
Your forehead is so big.
Not guilty.
Okay. Yeah, not guilty pa rin.
Because you said my forehead looks big. So yeah, not
That has
guilty.
nothing to do with the freaking case.
You hurt my feelings
What?
as a judge.
You're not a good judge. You should be doing this without bias.
Not guilty. Thank you for your submission.
How would you feel
Chad.
if we sold Dear God, says Chad?
At least we get more money. And I'll
Oh
be the
my
first one to
God.
sell Dear God for money so we can start a pyramid scam.
Raika, please, let Kairi shine today.
Who the judge? Why are you speaking French?
Coup d'etat.
Coup d'etat? Ta-ta.
Your Highness, your forehead is beautiful. Now please rethink it again.
Maybe I will rethink it if chat says I look beautiful today.
Forehead big because big brain, Kairi, says Kane. Hi, Kane.
I'm scared.
Again, that was a literal
scared.
crime. You should say guilty. Be like
Maybe I'll reconsider if chat
Okay.
said I look good today.
Okay. That was a very bad sound. There was like a freaking explosion in I don't know if the mic picked that up. There was an explosion in the background.
What did chat say, Raika?
You look good every day. You look stunning with your robes. You may look better if you judge guilty. You look good every day, but you look prettier than usual.
Okay, let me reconsider.
Your forehead brings the light I need in my life. You look wonderful.
I know. Tuk, tuk, tuk,
Okay.
tuk. All rise. My decision as judge have changed due to the sufficient evidence that chat has given this past second.
Okay.
And such, I will reconsider the case and
Okay.
file it as tuk, 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 guilty.
Yeah, so true. I think judges who say guilty are so cute.
Guilty because
And that's final, right?
they lied.
That's final.
I don't know.
It's final.
Is it?
Say final.
Why?
No, but just because I have a comment that I need to read. Say final.
Okay, final.
You do not. Half of your head is missing and you are ignoring.
Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Who said I wasn't beautiful? Who said I'm not beautiful?
Half of your head is missing and you're ignoring. Perhaps dictate, dear.
Give them time out 10 minutes. Thank you.
How do I do that? I don't
Time
know how
out
to do
10
that.
seconds. I'll do it. I have the power. I have the power, chat. Say goodbye now. You won't be able to say anything.
They have gain as mod, maybe. Kane, can you time them out for how many seconds? A minute, please.
A minute. Get back into the box.
Okay, next story. Jesus.
I thought.
Hungry intern.
Wow. People are like talking about food a lot these days.
Alright, hungry intern. I just had finished a 24-hour shift at my workplace when I'm an unpaid intern. 24-hour shift? Unpaid?
Unpaid?
My shift ran longer than usual and haven't eaten in hours. Sometimes they give snacks for the night shift. So before going home, I stopped by where the interns stayed to look for food. No one was there when I arrived, but I saw a paper bag from a cafe nearby. This wasn't the free food, but I still looked into the paper bag. It had 2 croissants. Now listen, I was really hungry and about to pass out, so I took 1 croissant and left. I felt really bad, but I felt like I was about to pass out. Not guilty. Honestly, I would have taken both the croissants. Not guilty because of that. For me.
What does chat say?
I would have taken both. You were really nice. You only took 1. Is 24-hour shift even legal? That's worse than prison.
That's like the shift of nurses and doctors, right?
Yeah. Guilty, I'd kill someone if they took my lunch. I would have left money to replace it. Honestly.
Why would you leave money when they're making you work for 24 hours straight?
Oh, yeah, they're unpaid. They're unpaid. Oh my god.
What does that work? I would never want to go there.
They say guilty, I'd kill someone if they took my lunch. How can we judge that? That person was already in jail. 24-hour shift, that's unreasonable. I agree.
Yeah, that's too much, buddy.
I would say, honestly, I would say not guilty. By virtue of like, I would have done worse.
But you're not the judge.
Yeah, I'm just stating my opinions.
I am the judge and I can turn things around 180 and 2 360s.
360 just going back to the same thing. Okay, here you go. Chat, the poll is up. Guilty or not guilty?
What did they do? Steal a croissant? Croissant?
Kane says leave a note. My bad, but the croissant was good. You should get some more and leave it here again for no reason.
Croissant?
Bro, for that work time, I would be raiding the corporate fridge. Guilty in the eye of the law. Not guilty, but company guilty, they said.
Interesting.
This is crazy. Unpaid intern. 24-hour shift.
Look at that face. Look at that face.
This was him seeing the croissant.
Croissant?
POV Euro croissant in a paper bag.
Croissant.
Alright, the poll is about to end, Chad. Bro, to emergency survival rules, do anything to stay alive, right? Alright, we got a resounding not guilty from the jury.
I thought. And I, as the judge, am the last final word. Tuk, 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 tuk. All rise! Everybody, I think this is a very straightforward case. And I feel like this hungry intern is guilty! Tuk, 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 for eating a croissant. What was the story again?
They were really tired after a 24-hour shift as an unpaid intern. So they tried to go to like the place where interns get food because there's like free food there. But he sees a paper bag from a cafe, not part of it.
Food?
Yeah, and then he took 1 of the 2 croissants.
Guilty.
Ano?
Guilty.
Not guilty.
Why not guilty, Raika?
He was like tired and about to pass out. The croissant was needed, but I would have just left money for it though.
Guilty.
Kairi hasn't experienced it, that's why.
I've experienced people stealing my food out of my fridge, claiming that they didn't do anything wrong, but that donut was named for me because I did a good job school. So I'm at the side of the paper bag owner, not at the side of the thief.
I don't know. I don't know.
Next. No more submissions. I have already given you a chance last time for objections. But now I'm stricter and better. Am I?
Maybe. Alright, next one is called the obscene gift.
Oh, but also, leave that place. You shouldn't be worked 24 hours straight,
As an
boy.
unpaid
As
intern.
an intern that's unpaid. So bad.
The obscene gift. Alright, let's see. There was a team leader at my old job I shall call Kim. We kind of hated her a lot due to how she manages the team under her. Like what she would have us overtime and she would leave early on the other hand. I remember I had to do OT or overtime for 2 weeks because she wanted to improve my work with her comments as basis. In the end, the manager said that the first work was okay, which was done the second day. This was near Christmas and we had like exchange gifts. Oh, this is kind of bad.
Oh.
Due to her sexual orientation, I got her an obscene gift of a boob stress toy, which is, as I see, a more mature adult. More adult as a silly way of trying to humiliate her. Oh no. Okay, okay, she's a horrible person. But the way you handled that is not very good. This is immediate HR level. Oh no.
Exchange gift in the office?
Yeah, it's like they have like a little Secret Santa party in the office. He got her and they gave a boob stress toy.
Interesting.
Oh no.
This is mean girl stuff?
Yeah, okay, so I understand, I get it, not like hating a work member person who is kind of bad at being a team leader, but I don't think this was appropriate at all. The title was right. It is very obscene.
What was the title of the obscene gift?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Those come in a pack of 2. Apparently it was just one. A boob, not boobs. So,
oh, it's a small thing like this.
yeah, and then you squish it. Stress ball, kind of like that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's all I have to say. I feel like all of us are on the same page, right?
I think pranks are very scary. It can go a good way or the other way.
It can definitely go one way or the other.
It's like the one from earlier with the coworker too, right?
Yeah. But the thing was, it wasn't making fun of anything about her. Like her, who she is as a person.
It's making fun of her thing.
The other one I meant.
The other.
This one is like
one-
making fun of her, like as a personal line that you're crossing. Yeah. Yeah, there has to be a different way to make fun of her, not because of her, like maybe you could have given them a mug that says "World's Worst Team Leader."
And then you can play it as a joke.
Yeah, like, oh look, it's like in the office. All of my things are from the office. But yeah, so that's my thought. Like, you could have gone a different way.
Did we watch The Office today?
Yeah. And okay, let's say that you don't care about her feelings or whatever, but like you also have to like see it from a professional standpoint, like let's say you really do hate her, but like does your hatred of her warrant you to be that inappropriate on the workplace?
My kind of thinking is, do you you want your coworkers to see how you handle other people
Yeah.
that you do not like.
Yeah. It's just a bad light on you. And I think that no matter how annoying she is, that wasn't the way to go. So I'm gonna have to say guilty. I think a lot of the chat is also saying guilty for this one. How about you, Your Honor?
I say guilty of SPG and not G-rated because we are a family-friendly channel.
Yahoo!
Yahoo! Tuk tuk tuk. All rise.
All rise.
For what?
I don't know. Why did you say all rise? All right.
Next case, please.
All right.
And then always bearing its scum.
All right. This one is called the graduation gift.
A lot of gifts from food to gifts.
Now
chat.
I hope
I'm
this
scared, a little bit scared.
is it the same person. Okay. My close friend was about to graduate college and leave me behind the dust. This is not starting out good for you, OP. Wait,
can you repeat the first
My
part?
close friend was about to graduate college and leave me behind the dust.
Why?
What does that mean?
What do you mean?
Are you not graduating?
Or what if they're like a higher year and they just really have to graduate first before they do?
Maybe. She told me this during lunch at our school cafeteria. I know I'll forget buying her a graduation gift, but I really wanted to give her something very memorable. A memorabilia from school. So I stood up, walked to the comfort room. Oh.
That's scary.
Yeah, I got scared because I thought this might be like an angry thing.
Yeah.
So I read it first in my head before I read but it's okay. So I stood up, I walked to the comfort room, I brought out my tiny multi-tool, pried off the big men's comfort room side, hid it in my jacket, went back and handed it over to her. She was over the moon. I'd say that's a great success. I have no regrets. So
Stealth 100?
they-
Nobody was going.
Nobody
peeing?
saw that in
Nobody
a
had to
college
go to the-
university?
Yeah, aren't there like a lot of people in college?
My goodness. Okay. So they stole school property for their friend.
Yeah.
Thoughts
I see,
on
yeah.
this, chat? Thoughts?
Yeah, you just yoinked the sign there. Interesting.
It's the season for giving. Guilty for being smooth AF. Interesting. What's your thoughts on this, Kairi?
I'm just impressed actually that they were. Well, it will take a long time, like a little bit more of time than usual to like unscrew the whole sign off,
Yep.
and nobody noticing that.
Yep.
That's like right in front of wherever the place is.
Yep.
How did that work out?
So you're more impressed than anything, really, is what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, it seemed like the person liked the gift,
Yeah.
right?
Definitely.
This is gonna be very easy, chat. All rise. Tuk, 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 tuk. I say he is or they are guilty. Guilty of getting a great gift that their friend actually liked.
Yahoo!
We got worried for a second there. We had to pause the reading and check it.
I was so scared that it was gonna be like weird or something. I don't know.
But yeah, good deal. I sentence you to be far away from signs that you can steal. By the way, cause I don't know, we gotta keep them signs safe. Everyone needs a sign. Next case.
The Running Man. I used to play football back in college. We would change clothes in a different building because it was far from the field. One of my friends took a dump while we were changing.
They poop.
He took everything off. By that I mean everything.
Why?
We all looked at each other and we took his clothes. He yelled and tried to chase after one of us, the one who took the clothes. And as decided, as if we were reading each other's minds, we took a fire extinguisher and sprayed him while he was running naked in the hallway.
Okay, my first question is, why did they take it off?
Like his whole clothes? I have no idea.
Why did he take it off? Is that normal for football players? They just take off their their whole clothes when they're gonna go poo-poo. Some people are naked poopers. That's a real thing.
Really?
I can't poop naked, by the way. Like I can't. I feel too naked if I poop like that.
Sometimes I poop naked.
Well,
But that's only if like I want to take a shower afterwards.
yeah. I understand. I understand that. It feels more free to unload. Sometimes you gotta fight for your life. Boys to boys.
I guess so. I don't know. I
can't. I don't know if I can connect
If
to this
I were the
story.
running man, I would be so pissed. If I were the OP, I'd be so happy
Happy.
about this. Yeah.
Oh, yes, yes. Do you feel like they are a bad person, Raika? I feel like this is like a prank setup, you know?
Yeah.
If you go take a poop with other people around, the best situation is to not go naked. Right?
Yeah.
Cause you know that people are prank thirsty. I thought tuk 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 tuk. Alright.
Nauntog mo naman ako. Pati ulo ko may tug. Okay.
I say not guilty.
Our last 3 stories are left, chat.
Is it last 3? Is it last 1?
Last 3.
Do the math.
Oh, last 2.
Okay.
Last 2, chat.
Last 2 stories, chat.
Limited time only. Only rice, never again.
Only rice, all rice.
There was a cheapish food store in our college. They had only rice promo, which was great. We discovered it, and what we would do was like train in the afternoon till noon. The next day, we would not eat breakfast. There was like 5 or 6 of us every day eating around 10 or more extra rice. The promo ended about after a week. Is this a small family-owned food store? If it's like Mang Inasal, I'm okay with it. Because it's, you know, a big, what's it called? Chain restaurant, capitalism and whatnot. If this is like a karinderya, guilty. You know, guilty. Though to be fair, I did something similar back when I was in college. I would sit out in front of Krispy Kreme.
Mm-hmm.
I'll visit 3 times a day because they'd give out free fresh donuts, morning, lunch, and dinner. It ended after a few months, and they never started it again in my city. Guilty. Guilty of guilty. Basic scenes of gluttony.
Oh, I think for this one, I can give my verdict right now.
Okay.
All rise.
All right.
My verdict is not guilty. I feel this is a case of strategical and critical thinking. Nothing else.
Only rice. No rice. If it's the same college as me, it's a karinderya. Oh, guilty. Not guilty. All right. What did you say again? You said not guilty. Okay.
Just a case of critical and strategic thinking.
Okay. The last story of the day.
This is it. The last story. The last story, chat.
The last story. Back in college, there was a place that had steak. So they had like knives with a fork and spoon. We kind of like collected the knife and we would pocket it. Huh? You guys would steal knives? One day, during class, someone lost his phone, so the guard had to check the bag of each student. No! And you see where this is going. Our friend group panicked, and we had to hide it on top of the large whiteboard just to escape the search. One had it to distract the guards while we hide the knife. We escaped that day, but the next day it was announced that our block was blacklisted from our school due to the discovery of the knife. It wasn't that serious that we will not be able to enroll, but we were watched carefully and had a record, I think.
Oh no.
The problem was all of the best students that graduated, even the top 1 and 2, was from our block section.
Oh.
I feel like it's very common here in the Philippines that people would like bring home cutlery, plates,
Did
and
they
and,
thought
and
that
cups.
you had a knife because you were gonna plan something sussy?
I
section.
never stole anything.
Like cutlery?
Yeah, I never have.
I don't think I've had. Oh. No.
What have you done?
Because when Mama Usa
Okay.
made us like lunch boxes, right, to go to school,
Yeah.
she will say na, oh, just borrow utensils from the cafeteria.
That's no mo.
Just I end up like taking it home because why would I think about putting it back to where their thing is?
I
So,
like
yeah.
how what is this title?
From
Oh,
block
that's
section
really
to
good.
block.
I like the
that's
title.
pretty smart.
Okay. Kairi guilty.
No, not
They said guilty.
No, not guilty.
One of you guys said it's the store owner's fault. Oh, you steal cutlery too, don't you?
I feel like the only conclusion to not get your cutlery stolen is to tie it to the plate.
Just like what they should do with like a phone.
Yeah, the
store
phone.
steal where the phone is tied or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
To the table.
I'm thinking like, diba,
The
there's
same with pens, right? The
right.
pens also have like
There's
cord.
like gonna be like a paper or plastic plate, and then there's like a puncture circle in the middle, and then you tie a rope for a fork and a spoon.
They can just like cut that.
Then you'll know.
Oh.
Then you'll know that it's them.
Oh.
And then you can go to your security cameras and say that's them.
Oh,
See?
talino na.
Right?
Okay. Satoshi says, is this the same person from before? It might be. Is this a real knife? Not a plastic knife? It's like a steak knife. Like a mini steak knife, you
Yeah,
know, for like
small.
per person.
Small.
Also
metal
steal
knife.
Jollibee plates. I bet they will just steal the plate as well.
At least now you know, right, that there are people stealing your plates. And then you just go to the thing. Yeah.
Grabe. She helped the thief more.
Alright, this is it. Our last, very final submission for today.
Alright.
Tuk, 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 tuk. Because this is our last one, I will commit pitifulness, and thus this is automatically given. Not guilty.
Wow.
Thank you for coming
Wait,
to
bakit not
us.
guilty?
Because it's the last one.
That's it? That's
Yeah,
like
that's
the
the last
reason
one.
why?
Yeah. That's my new rule now. If you're the last submission, you're automatically forgiven.
Wow. Alright. Anyway, whatever.
This costume is so hot. I can finally
Oh my
take
god,
this
just
off.
stripped in front of us.
I have my clothes on, Raika.
Then you stripped your hair in front of us.
Oh, I guess this is the end and I have to come clean. I shaved my head today.
For today's
Because I wanted my wig to fit in just right.
What do you mean?
I didn't want to look really weird, so I had to shave it off.
Okay,
Is it-
sure.
Is it too bad? Should I put it on?
It's so bad.
It's good, right? It's good.
Okay, alright. That's the end of the stream, chat. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to everyone who submitted, and that's like the last stream of the week. I will be posting a new schedule tonight,
Wow.
as well as posting the start of like the details of our subathon on December 1st.
Yay!
Yeah.
Are we gonna tell them about our guests?
Oh yeah. All right. If you guys don't know, we have a special guest for next week, and we are now going to reveal them to you today. Connect with Pan VTuber!
Yay! Pan!
We are going to be collabing with Pan. Yeah, wee woo, wee woo.
Wee woo, wee woo.
If you guys don't, what the hell is that?
It's my new hairstyle.
Okay. Wee woo, wee woo.
Wee woo.
Wee woo.
Wee woo.
Yeah, we'll have a subathon for next week. Sorry, next week. I'm on this starting December 1st. We have some very interesting goals that I think you guys will enjoy. Some of them are very scandalous, I would say.
Scandalous.
Yeah, but you guys will see it later when I post the details. Don't worry. But for now, the biggest announcement is that we are going to have a
Special guest. Which
Pan.
is Pan.
Yeah, Pan is one of the most prominent Filipino VTubers,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
She is a bred VTuber. She's wonderful and absolutely amazing. We'll make a proper announcement about this later on the Discord, and I'll show you guys the links to her socials so you can go and follow her as well. But it's going to be something similar where it's a just chatting stream, getting to know each other, and having fun with their chat. So I hope that you guys can come join.
Yeah.
All right. With that said,
It's time to say goodbye.
it's time to say goodbye. I'm so tired.
Goodbye. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Alright, so we're gonna go raid Yosura Aoi. If you guys remember her, she's a very wonderful raccoon.
Raika is dressing like her Oshi Michael's.
Shut up! I am not! Excuse me! We're gonna go say hi to Yosura Aoi. And we'll see you guys again next week. We're gonna have only a few days of streaming next week because we are also needing some time to prepare for our subathon. But worry not, because when the subathon starts, we'll be with you guys all throughout Christmas.
Yeah.
And maybe, hopefully, on the new year. I'll also give you guys a tentative date for when our debut will be as well.
Yay!
Yahoo! Alright, with that said, you guys ready? Let's go.
Let's say bye-bye now, chat. Thank you for coming to Dear God Judgment Day. I hope you guys had fun and had your eyes awakened to reality.
Oh, also,
And
Jason, they're talking about
justice.
Michael Scott from The Office. And go.
Bye-bye, Mang Tomas. Bye-bye, Mr. Berry. Bye-bye, Leo.
Bye, Studio 2.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Baron. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Bonbon.
Bye,
Bye, Hollow
Bye.
Ghost. Bye, Art and Martini. Bye,
Bye-bye.
Jason.
Bye, Turd Tussle. Bye, Jadriel.
Bye, Ayasa
Dorothy.
Drift.
Bye-bye, Harune. Meow Mixie. Bye-bye.
Bye, RTR. Bye, Spatula.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you guys.
Bye, Fluffy Walker. Thank you again for coming. I hope you guys will have a good day, good rest, good everything, because you deserve it. Yeah! Da, 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 da. Also, check our OnlyFans.